Good morning, friends. Let's do a quick update on the monetary policy and how index reacts. What I've done is that I've given you the definition of the monetary policy, and then for every time the RBI has changed the policy or it has kept the rates unchanged, what I've tried to show you is how the market reacts. So let's understand what does the policy mean. The first thing is the repo rate. Repo rate is nothing but it's a benchmark interest rate used by RBI of India to facilitate the smooth operation of monetary system. This basically means that repo rate is the rate at which the banks borrow from RBI. The higher the repo rate, the higher the cost of borrowing and the lower the liquidity. And I repeat, higher the repo rate, higher the cost of borrowing, lower the liquidity in the market. So RBI, if it wants to control the liquidity and suck out the liquidity from the market, what they will do is they'll increase the repo rate. And if they want to give more liquidity in the market, they will reduce the repo rate. Now, do understand that for the banks, an increase in repo rate is basically not so good because for this very simple reason that the banks, sorry, the banks will have to borrow it at a high interest rate. Now, in today's scenario, the repo rate is at 6.5%. Now, when it comes to the repo rate at 6.5%, the banks have also given loans at the same rate. Now, if you have seen the results of the bank that has happened to HDFC and other banks, their margins are pretty shrinking. Now, if the RBI now starts cutting the repo rate, which means the banks will also have to cut the interest rate, and that will have a negative effect on the bank. So, reduction in the repo rate from here is negative for the bank, but it is positive for the economy. It's negative for the bank, but positive for the economy. So that's what you have to keep in mind. And along with that, this repo rate is also linked to the inflation. Now, inflation benchmark for RBI is 4%, which is very close. So going forward, what I am expecting today is two things. Either they will keep the repo rate unchanged and do the first repo rate cut in the month of April, or what they can do is that, which they have done in the past. In the past, what they have seen is that one period before the Federal Reserve of US does the rate cut, these people do a preemptive rate cut. Like when the last time before the Fed started pausing the rate increase, RBI did it before. So it may so happen also that as a surprise of surprise, there can be a repo rate cut in today's meeting. If not, it's definitely going to come in the next meeting. Okay. Now let's understand what happens if the repo rate is changed. So for this, what I've done is that from 2019 onwards, I have plotted all the dates in which the RBI policy effect was there and what the effect on the market. So on Feb 2019, they reduced from 6.5 to 6.25 and the market tanked. April 2019, again reduced from 6.25 to 6 and the market tanked. Again, 7/2/2019, 6.5 to 6.25, sorry, here. 13/4/2019, repo rate unchanged, market took it positively. Okay, green. 6/6/2019, repo rate changed from 6 to 5.75, market tanked. August 2019, 5.75 to 5.4, again the market tanked. 10 October 2019, 5.4 5.5, market tanked heavily. 2020 March, 5.15 to 5.4, market tanked. Let's see, clear. 17/4/2020, market remained unchanged. Bank Nifty had a negative effect, but Nifty had a positive effect. Okay? This is Nifty, is Bank Nifty. May 2020, 4.424. Here, what happened, since it was already in peak COVID, therefore there was not much of a reaction in the market. After that, when they kept it unchanged, the market took it positively. Unchanged, market takes it positively. Unchanged, market has taken it positively. Repo rate increased from 4.4 to 4. Change from, so it was decreasing. Every decrease, the market tanked. unchanged, the market positive, and increase, again, the market took it negatively. Then, then after that, May 2022, unchanged, market more or less remains flat. Increase, as I said, tanked 4.9 to 4.9 to 5.4, 5.4 to 5.9. What happened? Just a minute. Hold on. 5.9, 6.25, the repo rate increase. Market more or less remains in a flattish mode. 6.25 to 6.5, increase in repo rate, Bank Nifty doji, and this is green. Unchanged, market takes it positively. Again, unchanged. Now, this in June 2023, there was an impact of two things. One, on the CRR rate, that's the cash reserve rate. And second, there was also a commentary on the inflation. So the inflation was not and did not come down as per expectation, and therefore the market, initially the market went up and then it tanked. If you see here, what happened is it opened at 4945944. It shot up to 46062, and then it came down. So point is that we, along with the repo rate, we also have to see what is the effect of what is the commentary on the inflation. Okay, in the concluding slide, I'll tell you that. Then August 23 report unchanged. Again, the inflation effect was there, so the market did not give it properly. Now this time, December 2023, report unchanged, positive with respect to inflation, and the market remained positive. Now, what can happen in the month in today? In today's scenario, if the repo rate is unchanged and the inflation forecast is on the downward path, so repo rate unchanged, inflation, the RBI says inflation is under control, market will take it very, very positively. Remember that. Okay. Repo rate unchanged, but RBI says that inflation is not on the positive path. They'll have to look for some more quarters. So they are not confident that the inflation is going to come down. That will have a negative effect on the market. Then, repo rate reduction by 25 basis points with inflation on the downward path. Now, repo rate reduction 25 basis points and inflation is also reducing. In this scenario, we have to be a little bit watchful today if that happens. If that happens, market will take it negatively, but it will not be so negative. It may form a doji candle. It may go up, come down, but then come and stay flat in between. However, if the repo rate reduced by 25 basis points with inflation flat, and then you have to be very, very watchful. If the repo rate reduces by 25 basis points and it says inflation flat, then you have to be very, very watchful. So let's observe the market. Personally, what I am expecting is that RBI should do a reduction in the repo rate this quarter, because that has been a history of the RBI. They are doing it one season before the policy, before the Fed policy. They are doing one season before the policy. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting, that this time also they will do it. They'll do it before the policy. But if they don't do, well and good. If they keep it unchanged and they say that the inflation is coming down, that will be positive for the market. I am not seeing any rate increase. So either it will be repo rate flat, inflation going down, which is positive for the market. Repo rate reduction, you will see a red candle today if repo rate is cut. Okay, so that's on that. Wish you happy trading. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.